At the beginning, I wasn't sure whether to support Governor Romney or President Obama for my campaign project. I wasn't familiar with the beliefs of either of the candidates, but chose Obama. As I volunteered and researched him, I found out more about his involvements in the country and foreign policy. Obama's budget plan is pretty simple: increase tax revenues by a third over the next 4 years. It is also built around the idea that our country does best when everyone gets a fair shot and applies by the same rules. Instead of spending, we must build our economy on educating and building. This is to ensure growth in the economy and to create jobs. Our involvement at the campaign office was to get votes and determine who the citizens would be voting for. We checked boxes both for Obama and Ewing support, and asked the voter if they would like to vote by mail to guarantee more votes. We also asked them if they would like to volunteer for the campaign to get more voters on board.
I support President Obama because I think he really supports females. Mitt Romney doesn't really support females having the right to choose, make their own choices, and President Obama really does that. He really supports equal rights for women with the Lilly Ledbetter Act, with the fair pay for equal work, and I think that's something that's really important. I think it's important for us to, move forward with things like that and not move backwards. I think this year the other side wants us to do. President Obama, really supports the middle class, and that's where most of my family is. Things with the Affordable Care Act, where now millions of people who weren't covered before are, including 4.5 million children who had a pre-existing condition, weren't covered, and now they are thanks to that. And I think it's really important that you take care of your future generations, who are going to be the ones running the country. And I think he does a good job of that. He considers everyone, not just the wealthiest, and I think that's really important because that is the majority of America. And so, essentially, I support the president because I feel like the president supports me.
To demonstrate his responsibilities as Commander-in-Chief and his foreign affairs, he has found and killed Osama bin Laden, the mastermind of the September 11, 2001 attacks, saved an American merchant marine captain kidnapped by Somalia terrorists, and declared an end to the Iraq War in December of 2011. Go.
Hi, I'm Martha White. I am a volunteer with the Obama campaign. I was also a volunteer in the 2008 campaign. I'm doing this because I believe in Mr. President Obama and what he believes in. My special focus is on health care. I think that's what he's doing as far as developing health care is essential to not only what we are going through now, but also our parents and our children, and that our children are being covered, and pre-existing conditions will no longer exist for adults after 2014, and that everybody...
Obama also tries to help the poor and middle class with the Affordable Health Care Act. This requires that insurance plans cover a preventative service and stops insurance companies from dropping you when you are sick, as well as offering a number of other reforms and protection. This provides every American affordable health care and to ensure that everyone is covered and not turned down due to pre-existing health issues. Go.
Hello, I'm Zach Bergen, State Director with Obama for America here in Nebraska. We are running an aggressive field operation here in the 2nd Congressional District to win the electoral vote that Obama was able to capture in 2008. We're working very hard because, unlike Mitt Romney, President Obama has a real achievable plan that will create jobs, expand opportunity, and ensure an economy that is built to last and that is built from the middle class out as opposed to the top down, like our opponent. We've been on the ground for about a year now. We opened up our office in March, and we're going to keep working hard thanks to volunteers like you guys coming into the office, and hopefully on Election Day we'll redo the blue, as we like to call it, and defend the dock.
After volunteering and hearing everyone's beliefs, I am sure I made the right decision to support President Obama in the upcoming election.